Hey guys, it's Naturally Sheree, and today I am back with another video. And today's video is all about how I get this cute hairstyle using nothing but the Main Choice products. I'll show you the products I use and everything so you guys can get your hands on it, because it is now available in select Sally's, Rite Aid, and Target locations, and you can also get it online at www.themainchoice.com. So if you guys want to see how I got these gorgeous curls and how you can too, just keep watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Later, dolls. Alright, and to get started, you want to get your tools in place. So I'm going to show you everything that I'll be using for this style. To start off, I'll be using a spray bottle with water. Perm rods, I'll be using the orange and the purple ones. Some hair clips to clip my hair out the way. The Main Choice, it doesn't get much butter than this daily hair dressing butter. And the Main Choice Crystal Orchid Biotin Infused Styling Gel. These are the only tools that I'll be using, so just keep watching so you can see how to get this gorgeous style too. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to be starting out on freshly washed, deep conditioned, blow dried hair. And for me to do my hair in a stretch state is easier this week, just because I want it to dry quicker, so it'll be dry in the morning when I take it out for work. So yeah, you can do it on wet or dry hair, so it just depends on your preference. And now to start off, I'm just going to start by sectioning off my hair. Now, once all my sectioning is done, I'm going to split that bottom section that I have in half and clip the other part out of the way so I can get started with the first perm rod. To start off, I'm going to lightly spritz my hair with water, making sure just to lightly dampen it and not soaking it. So I do not want my hair to revert all the way back. This way I'll keep some of that length. I'm going to then put like a real dime size amount of butter on my hair, smooth it into my ends to make sure my ends are well moisturized. Then I'll be putting a dime size amount of the gel up there as well. It's just going to lightly wetten it and not make it revert all the way back. But I am going to add more gel to my ends just to make sure it attaches to the perm rod, as I am doing now. I'm going to smooth my ends on it and then just clip it out of the way and move on to the next section. So now let me slow it down for you guys so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm lightly spritzing it with water, then I'll add the butter to it, then the gel, making sure I concentrate on my ends because I want them well moisturized. They are the oldest part of your hair. And then I am just going to add the perm rod up there and just lock it in place. You'll see me doing a lot of smoothing, as you see with most of my styles, just because I want my hair to be as smooth as possible when I am wrapping around the perm rod. This will ensure that I have less frizz and more definition, as we all want when we want gorgeous curls that last. Alright, so now this is just a speeded up version of what I'm doing, just to make sure you guys get the hang of what I'm doing so you guys can do it on your own head. Alright, this is my hair completely done. As you can see, I use the purple perm rods all around the back and the perimeter of my head. And right here at the crown in the middle of my head, I use the orange Perm Rods. And that's just to make sure because I wanted bigger curls at the top, because I want it big, nice, and full at the end. Now to prepare myself for bed, I'm just going to throw this plain old beauty supply store bonnet over my head and go to sleep. Nothing fancy. And if you have a scarf, just put a scarf over it, just to make sure. You just want to lock it in place and not just sleep on a satin pillowcase, because you don't want those perm rods to come out. FYI. Now it's the next day and I'm ready to take these perm rods out. I'm just going to remove my bonnet and start taking the perm rods out. Nothing fancy at all. Just remove the perm rods. To remove perm rods, I'm just going to unattach the little rubber band piece and twirl it in the opposite direction of what I rolled it on, and that will just unwind them and it'll make sure my curl stays intact. Now that I'm done taking the rods out, I'm going to be using the Main Choice Growth Oil, which I didn't show you guys at the beginning, but I'm going to be using these just to oil my hands up and just to make sure I'm reducing the frizz when I am separating and fluffing out my hair. For this style, I'm going to be pretty much separating to the max until I get the desired look that I am going for. You can separate as much or as little as you want, but just a quick tip: the more you separate, usually the more frizz you have and the less days you will get out the style. For me, that meant that I got 4 days with maximum curl definition out of this style, because on the 4th day it rained. Yes, so yeah, just that's a quick tip for you guys, just so you'll know for your own reference. And when you're separating, you want to separate your curls where they would naturally separate. As you can see what I'm doing now, I'll see where they separate and that's where I'll separate them at, and that also will reduce the amount of frizz that you'll get in your curls. Alright, so now that I'm done separating, I'm going to take my pick and I'm just going to lift these curls up. I want more volume on day 1, so I'm going to take my pick and just fluff out the roots of my hair. As you can see, I'm just lifting the roots. I do not want to take it all the way through my curls, because that will just ruin all that I set to achieve by putting perm rods in my hair. So yes, you can lift as much or as little as you want. Alright you guys, this is my results after I fluffed and separated my curls to my liking, and I absolutely loved it. My hair was soft and bouncy and my curls were just amazing, as you guys can see. So if you guys try this style out or try the Main Choice products, let me know how the style or the products work for you guys. Just drop a comment down below. And to find out all the details on these products, check the description box or my Instagram page. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be a twist out video. So until then, later dolls.